And even if you're doing it ahead of time and you don't have anything to send them yet, you at least are getting on their radar. Who should I stay in contact with? How can I, what kind of content would you like me to send you when the movie's done? How would you like to get involved? It's just creating that conversation, or you don't even have to reach out to them yet, but at least start building that list of people. So when the time does come, like when you have your trailer or your teaser and the movie's not totally done yet, or you're towards that end of post, you can start reaching out. So that way that marketing process is like rocking and rolling.
Yeah. How did you even learn to even do what you just described? Like, do you have a background in PR?
Not at
Did you
all.
ask, did some of these distributors suggest this, start building this, making this list? Like, how did you even get the idea to do that?
I come from a business background in the sense that like my dad owns a business, and like I've always just been very interested in business. I watch a lot of, being a person that is very much involved in social media and Instagram, like I see businesses start up on Instagram or Facebook, and you see how they thrive, and it's like, what are they doing? Why do they have more followers and this one doesn't? And then from asking, distributors those questions, what's funny is distributors now are really having a hard time because they're having to do the exact same thing you as the filmmaker are doing. They're going to have to find that audience. So they're hiring the PR company and they're getting the press, but like they're really relying on you as the filmmaker to find the audience. That's why people say, it's the old way of thinking of, oh, throw a named star in there and they'll give you their audience. Yes and no, because unless they're fully, gun ho and they've got all the time in the world and they're not working anymore to like invest and always post about your movie, like they'll do a post and a tweet, but it's that constant, like, that's lasts what, 5 seconds and people scroll, So it's really up to you as the filmmaker to reach out to the people that are going to write the reviews, because that's number one. They're going to give you those stars, and they're going to be the ones that, say, wow, I really connected to this film. I then, sent it to my friend and sent it to my family. Like, the great thing about films is they're not cars, right? Like, they really do appreciate over time if you're, like, I'm lucky I've got a 12-year-old girl who's a phenomenal actress, she'll grow and be something great. I know it. I'm young in my career. Maybe I'll go off and do things, and this film will mean something more in 5 years or whatever. But films stay around. They constantly, as long as you just keep that going and the audience is there and you keep that conversation going, like it will have a life. I think what happens is so many filmmakers kill their film before they really even gave it a chance to thrive. Whether it's they keep it in post-production too long, they don't specifically define their audience ahead of time, or once the release happens, they just stop marketing. Like, oh, it's out there now. I've done it.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Selling Your Screenplay podcast. If you'd like to hear the full interview, just go to sellingyourscreenplay.com/podcasts, or to go directly to the episode, just use the link in the show notes. Thanks for watching.